Does intelligent life exist beyond Earth? Are aliens real or just products of imagination? Ultimately, the answer to this question might be right before our eyes. Recently, a NASA science filmmaker revealed shocking information about aliens. He believes Earth-based telescopes have detected evidence of intelligent extraterrestrial life, and asserts that aliens are real. According to this professor, specific evidence will be publicly disclosed within the next month. Immediately after being announced, this information received special attention from the public and experts. So what is the truth behind this story? Is this information reliable or not? Let's clarify this issue together in today. Wishing you relaxing and informative moments. Now, let's explore together. Where does this information come from? We have found a non-human civilization in our galaxy, and people are completely unaware of it. These are the exact words shared by professor, filmmaker, and famous YouTuber Simon Holland with the media. Holland has previously worked on documentaries for the BBC and NASA-funded projects. Recently, he made a shocking statement that Earth-based telescopes have found evidence of an extraterrestrial civilization. He stated that a researcher from the Breakthrough Listen program, a program searching for evidence of civilizations beyond Earth, shared this information with him. He said they found evidence of signs of non-human intelligence several years ago. So what is the evidence Holland refers to? It is a radio signal at 980 MHz recorded on September 24, 2019, from the Breakthrough Listen program. This is a clear radio signal, lasting about 5 hours, directed straight toward Earth from the direction of the star Proxima Centauri, and recorded by the Parkes telescope in Australia. Scientists named this signal BLC-1. Proxima Centauri is a star with 2 orbiting planets, including a gas giant similar to Jupiter, and a planet Proxima b located in the star's habitable zone, meaning that if water exists there, it would be in liquid form. These characteristics of the star system still excite scientists about the prospect that it could become a habitat for aliens. When the signal was detected, it sparked intense debate about its origin. The signal appears at a frequency of 980 MHz. In this frequency band, astronomers are confident that it is rarely generated by human aircraft or satellites. And the most fitting explanation is that it could be a signal from extraterrestrial technology. But by 2021, researchers ruled out this possibility and suggested that this might be a false positive result, or interference caused by unidentified human technology on Earth, possibly even originating from Australia. At that time, no one thought it could be a signal from unexpected visitors from civilizations beyond Earth. However, by 2023, the Breakthrough Listen project was led by scientists at the University of Oxford in the United Kingdom. When Oxford researchers delved deeper into analyzing this signal, they found evidence suggesting the signal might originate from aliens. Breakthrough Listen was originally a $100 million non-profit research project, initiated by entrepreneur, investor, and Icelandic-born Soviet physicist Yuri Milner in January 2016. This is the largest scientific research program ever undertaken. This program aims to search for evidence of civilizations beyond Earth. The efforts to search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, based on radio telescopes are just one part of this breakthrough program. Mr. Holland claims that astronomers from the project based in UFOs have identified clear evidence of signals from another world and may announce this discovery next month. Breakthrough claims require substantial evidence, and astronomers are now racing to gather more supporting data before revealing the discovery. According to Mr. Holland, UFO's project team is currently competing with Chinese scientists in announcing the information. Chinese astronomers are said to know the coordinates of the target object, emitting the BLC-1 signal with the help of the FAST telescope, the 500-meter aperture spherical telescope. This is the world's largest telescope since the collapse of Arecibo. China is competing with a project based in UFOs to be the first to announce the information. Setting aside who will be the first to announce, whether there truly exists an advanced civilization beyond Earth is the most important question. If this is accurate, it could be the most shocking news for the astronomy community. For many years, scientists, the press, and the public have been pondering the unanswered question about intelligent extraterrestrial life. Therefore, if UFOs or China deciphers this challenging question, they will make history, opening a new era for humanity's planetary science. But ultimately, this is just news reported by an outsider. Mr. Holland is a respected editor at the BBC. After leaving the BBC, he trained in media research for postgraduate studies. Thus, he is not a member of the global listening project Breakthrough Listen. Although his claims have been reported by media outlets as shocking news, including prominent newspapers like The Mirror, Daily Mail, and many Vietnamese news sites, have also published these interesting reports. However, the truth behind it still needs insiders to speak up. As of now, the American Space Agency NASA has not issued any comments or articles related to the matter. Other scientific organizations are also cautious and have not provided their comments. What do you think? Do you believe in this event or not? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below to discuss with everyone. So far, although humans have not found any definitive signs of alien existence, however, with increasingly advanced science and technology, believe that scientists will soon answer the question, are we alone in the universe? The Milky Way galaxy is the home galaxy containing our solar system. Humans live on Earth, which is located within the Milky Way, so we cannot photograph the Milky Way from the outside. But from Earth, the Milky Way is so vast and bright that, without binoculars or telescopes, you can fully admire it with the naked eye in the night sky. On clear nights, from areas dark enough and free from light pollution, the Milky Way appears like a silvery arc of light stretching across the sky. It extends from the constellation Cassiopeia in the north to the constellation Crux in the south. We know that the Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy with a bulging disk in its center. Measuring the size of a galaxy is extremely difficult, depending on many factors, including the sensitivity of the equipment. After many years of observation and calculation, the diameter of the Milky Way is estimated to be about 100,000 light. So how vast is 100,000 light years? A light year is not a unit of time, but a unit of length for astronomical distances. Astronomers conventionally define a light year as the distance light travels in 1 year. The speed of light in space is about 300,000 kilometers per second. Accordingly, multiplying the speed by the number of seconds in a year gives the distance light travels in a year, approximately 9.5 trillion kilometers. Thus, 100,000 light years would be equivalent to 950 quadrillion kilometers. If written on paper, you would see the number 950 followed by 15 zeros. This is truly a vast expanse that is difficult for us to imagine. But now you vaguely realize the overwhelming vastness of the Milky Way in the night sky, right? But to understand the enormity of the Milky Way more deeply, we need to explore what exists within it. Spread across a space of up to 950 quadrillion kilometers, it is home to approximately 100 to 400 billion stars and at least as many planets. All of them come together to form the four main spiral arms of the Milky Way. Our Sun is just one of the hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way. This is the location of the solar system. The solar system is not at the center of the galaxy. It is about 26,000 light-years from the center. To be able to recognize the solar system, it is just a tiny dot in the immense space of the galaxy. This shows that we are truly small compared to the galaxy. Although the Milky Way seems large, it begins to appear small when compared to other galaxies. In the local group of galaxies, which includes the Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy, the Triangulum Galaxy, and other dwarf galaxies, our Milky Way ranks only second in size. Topping the list in size is the Andromeda Galaxy. This galaxy is estimated to be about 220,000 light-years in size, meaning it is more than twice as large as the Milky Way. But that's only within the perspective of the local group. If we look out into the universe, our Milky Way galaxy is truly small. As of now, the largest galaxy ever observed belongs to the Alcyonius Galaxy. This galaxy has a size of about 16.3 million light-years. Yes, you heard correctly, that is the estimated size of the Alcyonius Galaxy. If we compare this galaxy to our Milky Way, its size is about 163 times larger. With these impressive numbers, the Alcyonius Galaxy has become the largest galaxy ever discovered in the universe to date. Before the discovery of the Alcyonius Galaxy in February 2022, the largest galaxy in the universe was IC 1101. This is an elliptical galaxy with a size of about 5.5 million light-years, roughly 55 times the size of the Milky Way. But since 2022, it has been relegated to the past, with the championship title going to the Alcyonius Galaxy. Whenever you look up at the sky, immersed in the beauty of the stars, we dream of flying out of the solar system to explore the vastness of the Milky Way. But the harsh reality pulls us back to the present. To date, no unmanned spacecraft has been able to escape the solar system. Voyager 1 is the spacecraft that has played the role of a pioneer in humanity. It is also the spacecraft farthest from Earth than we currently possess. Currently, Voyager 1 is about 24.6 billion kilometers away from us. Despite tirelessly flying non-stop since 1977, the spacecraft is still only somewhere on the outskirts of the solar system. According to calculations, in about 300 years, Voyager 1 will reach the location of the Oort cloud, a hypothetical cloud on the outskirts of the solar system. And the spacecraft will take another 30,000 years to pass through the Oort cloud. It is very likely that this will be the moment humanity records the first spacecraft to fly out of the solar system. If it wants to fly to the center of the Milky Way, it would probably have to fly continuously for about 1.7 billion more years, provided its flight direction is straight toward the galactic center. These numbers are truly disheartening. Space enthusiasts might be shocked, because it seems that no matter how hard we try, we cannot reach the center of the Milky Way. The average human life spans only a few decades, far too brief compared to the vastness of the universe. However, dreams, ambitions, and the desire to conquer the universe have never been diminished by its immensity. Each generation follows the previous, alongside the rapid development of space science. Today, countless students, the future generation of the nation, are nurturing a passion for building spacecraft. flying to Mars and exploring planets within the solar system. And beyond that, venturing outside the boundaries of the solar system. They will be the masters of the future. Exploring stars in the universe always holds a special allure. If the concept of star refers to individual stars, such as the Sun, then star systems are far more diverse and rich worlds. A star system or stellar system is a small number of stars sharing a common orbit and bound together by gravitational force. The most common star system in the universe is the binary system, consisting of two stars orbiting each other. Triple star systems are less common but are also frequently found, such as the Polaris, Alpha Centauri, HD 188, 53 Persei systems, etc. But none are as interesting and captivating as the newly discovered triple star system, TIC 2900-61484. Using NASA's TESS exoplanet survey satellite, scientists discovered a special system of 3 stars sharing an unexpectedly close orbit. This is a graphic image depicting the relative positions of the 3 stars. The yellow star is the Sun, and the circle is the orbit of Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun in the solar system. As you can see, the triple star system is tightly bound within a distance only equal to that from the Sun to Mercury. Here is a simulation video showing 2 perspectives of the system, one from the front, perpendicular to the system's plane, and one from above. Observing the video, you can see that the system includes 2 central stars almost stuck together, while the third star lies separate outside. According to calculations, the 2 central stars have masses about 6.8 and 6.1 times that of the Sun. They complete an orbital cycle in just 1.8 Earth days. Meanwhile, the third outer star has a mass 7.9 times that of the Sun and orbits the central pair with a period of 24.5 Earth days. The extremely high orbit of the discovered system lies in the direction of the Cygnus constellation, about 5,000 light-years from Earth. This is clearly the most tightly bound triple star system ever discovered. The previous record belonged to the Landed Tauri system discovered in 1956. Landed Tauri is a triple star system in the Taurus constellation, about 480 light-years from Earth. This system has held the title of the most tightly bound triple star system for the past 68 years. The 2 inner stars of Landed Tauri orbit each other with an orbital period of 3.9 Earth days, while the third star takes 33 days to orbit the 2 inner stars. For comparison, the third star of the TIC 2900-61484 system takes only 25 days to complete 1 orbital cycle, breaking Landed Tauri's record. With this groundbreaking discovery, the TIC 2900-61484 star system officially holds the cosmic record, becoming the most tightly orbiting triple star system recorded to date. However, that is not the only fascinating aspect of the system. Scientists believe this system may have another companion, possibly a 4th undiscovered star. Scientists estimate this 4th star has a mass about 6 times that of the Sun and orbits the triple system with a very long orbital period, up to 3,200 days, equivalent to about 8.7 Earth years. However, as of 2024, scientists have not officially confirmed the existence of the 4th star in the system. And the TIC 2900-61484 system remains only a triple star system. The discovery was made by amateur scientists who met in a project called Planet Hunters, which ran from 2010 to 2013. A passion for exploring the universe and the allure of the sky brought them closer together. And these amateur scientists connected with professional astronomers at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center and formed a visual survey team, active for a decade. Their decade-long efforts were rewarded when they discovered the unique triple star system mentioned above. However, this discovery is just the beginning. From here, scientists are excited to start exploring how this system formed and how it will evolve in the future. Currently, the star system is highly stable because they orbit each other almost in the same plane. If the stars' orbits are tilted in different directions, under the influence of gravity, it could disrupt their orbits, causing the system to collapse. However, the system's stability cannot last forever. Excessive proximity among the three stars will also destroy them. Scientists predict that in about 20 million years, when the two central stars die, their outer shells will expand outward, causing them to collide and erupt violently in a glorious Type II supernova explosion. Finally, both will merge and form a single neutron star. This could be the first neutron star discovered to have formed from the collapse of three stars. However, it may still be too early for us to think about that. The discovery of this special triple star system owes much to NASA's TESS exoplanet survey satellite. The TESS telescope is famous for detecting exoplanets using the transit method, meaning it surveys a large area of the sky once a month, monitoring brightness changes of tens of thousands of stars. If a planet passes in front of a star, it causes the star to dim slightly. From this, the existence of an exoplanet can be inferred. Launched in 2018, TESS has so far revolutionized our understanding of worlds beyond Earth. It has detected over 440 exoplanets, revealing the diversity of worlds in the vast universe. Besides detecting transiting exoplanets, TESS is also useful for discovering unique and complex star systems. Typically, scientists look for anomalies in compact star systems, such as unusual stars in binary systems. Red dwarfs, which are smaller and cooler than the Sun, are also a focus of study. Their small size and mass mean they are not too bright, making them favorable for TESS observations. The discovery of a massive and bright triple star system like this one surprised researchers. But it suggests that triple star systems like TIC 2900, 61484 may be common in the universe. They are waiting to be discovered. Some may even be more tightly bound than what we just found. With modern technology, the advent of machine learning, AI, and above all, centuries of accumulated human experience in studying the universe, we are confident we are on the right path to conquering the mysteries of the cosmos. In the future, around the summer of 2027, we will witness a new generation observatory launching into space. That is the NGR Space Telescope, also known as Roman. Roman will provide much more detailed images of space than those collected by TESS. One of Roman's main missions is to monitor light from hundreds of millions of stars. This will help astronomers detect flickering effects, aiding in the discovery of systems like TIC 2900, 61484. Roman could even help scientists detect denser star systems with 3 stars, possibly even up to 6 stars orbiting each other like bees in a hive. In short, Roman will break all boundaries to usher us into a new era. An era where the mysteries of the universe will be revealed to an astonishing degree. For a long time, Jupiter's moon Europa has been known as the world with the highest potential for extraterrestrial life. But there is only one way to know for sure: go there. Europa Clipper has been honored to take on that noble mission. And October 14, 2024, is the historic milestone when the Europa Clipper probe left Earth. Before the launch event, many fans gathered near the launch pad area to watch the historic mission launch. During the final check of the entire launch system, the mission director shared, "We have beautiful weather, a perfect spacecraft, and a great rocket. Everything is ready for launch." At 12:06 p.m. local time on October 14, 2024, which is about 11 p.m. on the same day in Vietnam time, the Europa Clipper spacecraft lifted off from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida on SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket. The moment the rocket ignited and soared into the sky created a grand and impressive scene. "Go, go." Those were the most frequent comments on NASA's YouTube platform during the live broadcast. It's easy to understand why this spacecraft holds such special appeal. Inside, the spacecraft carries not only the most modern scientific tools to search for extraterrestrial life but also the names of millions of people worldwide. Sign in space. It's exciting to know that we are a small part of a huge mission and our names are inside that spacecraft. About 4 minutes after launch, the rocket's upper stage began to separate. For about 40 minutes afterward, it continued heading into space. It then ignited its engine once more for about 3 minutes to place Europa Clipper into a higher orbit. About 1 hour and 2 minutes after launch, the spacecraft began deploying from the rocket's upper stage. Data at NASA's Flight Control Center indicated the spacecraft had been successfully deployed. Engineers high-fived in celebration. From now on, the Europa Clipper begins its autonomous journey to Jupiter. But the deployment of the solar arrays was equally crucial. About 6 hours after launch, the spacecraft was commanded to deploy its 2 solar sails. This process began by cutting the restraints holding the folded solar arrays against the spacecraft's sides and then unfurling each wing one by one. Fantastic! The 2 massive solar arrays were successfully deployed. Europa Clipper is the largest planetary exploration spacecraft NASA has ever built. Each panel is 14.2 meters long, with an area of 18 square meters per panel. Europa Clipper's solar arrays are the largest NASA has ever developed for a planetary mission. When both wings are extended, its width reaches up to 30 meters, equivalent to a basketball court. Each panel will generate 150 watts of continuous power when facing the sun. This means the spacecraft now has a reliable power source for the long journey ahead. Although solar power in the Jupiter region is only about 4% as strong as on Earth, powering the spacecraft with solar energy has been proven effective through the Juno mission. Thus, at this point, NASA's $5 billion Europa Clipper has been successfully launched. It will undergo a journey spanning 2.9 billion kilometers over about 5.5 years to reach Jupiter. The spacecraft is expected to arrive at Jupiter in June 2030. NASA Director Bill Nelson shared, "Congratulations to our Europa Clipper team on beginning the first journey to an ocean world beyond Earth." After arriving at Jupiter in June 2030, the spacecraft will spend its first year adjusting its orbit before making its first visit to Europa in the spring of 2031. The spacecraft will then have 3 years to perform a total of 49 flybys of Europa. The goal of these flybys is to investigate the moon Europa's habitability. The exploration will focus on understanding the 3 main requirements for life: liquid water, chemistry, and energy. To achieve this, Europa Clipper carries 9 scientific instruments. These include one wide-angle camera to study geological activity, and one thermal imaging system to measure surface texture and detect warmer spots on the surface. A spectrometer to examine the chemical composition of gases, looking for any water plumes erupting from the surface. This mission also has tools to map the moon's surface. Other instruments will measure the depth and salinity of the moon's ocean. Interestingly, a mass spectrometer will analyze gases from the moon's faint atmosphere and potential plumes. By examining material ejected from the plumes, scientists can understand what lies hidden within Europa's icy oceans. But why the moon Europa? Historically, the search for extraterrestrial life has often focused on our neighbor Mars, a planet technically located within the Sun's habitable zone. But Mars is not an attractive place for life due to its lack of atmosphere and high radiation levels. However, it is close to Earth, making it relatively easy to send missions to explore it. But there are other places in the solar system that could support life, such as the moon Europa, simply because they have liquid water. Although Europa is only about a quarter the size of our planet, scientists believe Europa has a vast salty ocean, containing twice the amount of water found in Earth's oceans. Because of this water, scientists consider Europa one of the most likely places in the solar system to find habitable conditions. Scientists are still uncertain about the thickness of the ice shell, so one of Europa's main scientific goals is to determine this and discover the composition of the ice and the vast ocean beneath it. Initial findings could provide scientists with clues about where potential life might be detected in the universe. NASA Director Bill Nelson said, "By exploring the unknown, Europa Clipper will help us better understand the potential for life." Not only in our solar system, but also on billions of moons and planets beyond our solar system. However, we will have to wait a relatively long time, about 6 years, for any discoveries. And the Europa Clipper mission is only equipped to search for the potential for life, not life itself. If we find evidence that could indicate life, scientists will need future missions to return and explore Europa in depth. Therefore, we must be patient. But this is an exciting opportunity for humanity to take one step closer in the journey of searching for life beyond Earth. The video of Oddity Odyssey ends here, but the exploration journey of the Europa Clipper has just begun. Don't forget to subscribe to the Oddity Odyssey channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates on. Hello and see you again in the next video. Best regards, goodbye.